There was a major setback for former President Donald Trump in his federal election interference case. A panel of appeals court judges firmly rejected his arguments for immunity yesterday, declaring, quote, former President Trump has become citizen Trump. Jan Crawford is at the federal courthouse in Washington. Jan, what does all of this mean?
Well, good morning. I mean, it means that Trump is all but certain to go to the Supreme Court and ask them to intervene. He's got till Monday to do that. And whether or not the justices take up this case, that could determine when Trump goes to trial.
From the courthouse to the campaign trail, former President Donald Trump has insisted he should be immune from criminal prosecution.
You have to have a guaranteed immunity for a president. Otherwise, a president's not going to be able to function.
But on Tuesday, a D.C.-based federal appeals court rejected Trump's sweeping claims, unanimously ruling that the former president must face trial for efforts to subvert the 2020 election, saying any executive immunity that may have protected him while he served as president no longer protects against him in this prosecution. Last month, the former president sat in a packed courtroom as the three-judge panel, made up of two Democratic appointees and one Republican, challenged his attorney's immunity arguments and posed a dramatic hypothetical.
Could a president who ordered SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival who was not impeached, would he be subject to criminal prosecution?
If he were impeached and convicted first.
Since the Senate declined to convict Trump, that argument would mean special counsel Jack Smith couldn't either, and the appeals court flatly rejected it. But as for when Trump's trial could start, it may depend on the nation's highest court.
If the Supreme Court takes the case, this trial is going to be delayed substantially. However, if the Supreme Court does not take the case, then that means that this trial, in all likelihood, will move ahead fairly quickly.
Now, tomorrow we are going to be up at the Supreme Court for historic arguments in another case involving Trump. The justices are going to decide whether Trump can even be a candidate for president or whether states can kick him off the ballot for committing so-called insurrection after the 2020 election. Tony?
Jan Crawford staying on top of it for us. Jan, thank you very much.